Right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform, where they're giving a back-to-back update on how things they be, on how things they shell for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Also, remember to like and share this broadcast as it hot. All right, my wonderful people, the latest one with the boss brains at the moment right now. Be say yes, so you don't reach that extent where PMBRGIE Simon Ekpa Njoko, as you all know him, has been doing the biggest things that we all know that he will be able to do, and he has been conquering a whole lot of things that people thought he would not be able to do, and that is the truth of the matter. He is a man that would always stick with whatever it is he has sworn to do, and at this particular point he has broken boundaries. He has done things that people did not expect him to do. He has even made sure that people that thought that he would not succeed, example, I don't need to call his name. You know as he they be, you know as he they hot. As these people thought that he will not make it in life, he has also showed them that anything they do, it is not going to work out for them. It is not even going to end up well for them if they continue in that particular movement. By BMBRGIE is a man of many words and a man of also many actions, because before he actually does anything, he actually tells them, my people, this is what I'm going to do to you people. This thing now we think go actually stop. And if una no take time, na so e go end una. Yes, and the good thing say it's a joke as usual, as normal, and at the end it always ends up that he does something that would normally and always put them off guard, because that is the kind of person he is. The PMBRGI is not a man that should be taken lightly on any note, because he's a man of action. He whatever he says he will do is always what he ends up doing. We have seen how the Biafra Liberation Army has done a whole lot, has conquered a whole lot too, and we cannot say that these people did all these things without the help of the PMBRGIE. We can be rest assured, we can be 100% assured that this man, PMBRGIE, was a man, or is a man that is currently, I would say that he's currently involved in everything that concerns the movement, and they succeeded in everything that he wanted to do. That is one thing that when we think about, or when I remember what the PM has been doing, and people come about to talk or say some other things, I just look at it and be like, I don't think these people have even understood how things are at this moment, or I don't think they have come to understand the real issue with how things would actually work out once the PM, anytime the PM says something and actually works with it. That is the truth of the matter. The main thing is this: the whatever the PM has said he will do is something he actually ends up doing, and we know how the IPOP DOS and the so-called president of the zoo country, my people, whatever he actually wakes up to always end up doing, how it does not always work out. They have pulled so many stunts upon the PMBRGIE. They have done so many things against him. They have decided to put him down so many times. And my people, I am here to let you know that none of these things have actually worked out. That is the truth of the matter. Most of it ended up not working out, because of course the PM is not a man that can be trifled with or can be joked around with. He's a man that have decided, that would say this is what he will do, and he would actually do it. This is a man that has stuck with whatever he says he will do, and actually ended up doing it. He's not a man that should be joked around with, because of course he is going to make sure that anything he says actually ends up working out. That is the truth of the matter. We will continue working forward. Nothing is going to stop our Biafra self-referendum that is supposed to actually take place for the declaration of Biafra in the December 2nd. Yes, I know that if you've not been following up, this should be something that you should have in mind that will surely take place. See, the fact that we are working towards, the fact that we have hopes towards the Biafra referendum, the fact that we have hope towards everything that comes with the Biafra declaration, is something every single person should have word of, and should be ready for, no matter what is happening around, no matter what people come out and talk, no matter what people say about it. Because of course we know we have a lot of enemies that are coming against us. We know we have a lot of people that do not want the progress. But that is why they are keeping the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Amazi Ohamadike Indibo Nnamdi Kanu, they are keeping him there, but they cannot keep him for too long. He's a man that would surely escape. He's a man that will surely succeed and come out alive. Yes, my people, at this point, we'll let you listen to the broadcast of the PMBRGIE. Thank you.
Iniquity in him that will preclude him. Forgive him. We are standing in the gap for him. So, Father, continue to strengthen him. There are still burn in Gilead. If there are any ailments in his body, heal him spiritually. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
That's a wonderful one.
Thank you very much. I don't know who. Now we are going to call upon the Chief of Staff or the Prime Minister of the B.R.F Republic Government in Exile to make introduction of the cabinet members of the B.R.F Republic Government. You're welcome, Chief of Staff.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, Pastor Van Van Van. Yeah. Thank you so much for this town hall meeting today with the B.R.F Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa. And thank you so much, PM, for coming around today. I also thank our guests, the Moran Global Strategies, for being our midst today. We thank all Biafrans that have called into this meeting today just to meet with our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, the Peace Ambassador. At this point, my name is Dr. Ngozi Orobueze, the Chief of Staff to the B.R.F Prime Minister and to the Brigade Cabinet. I'm going to go ahead and introduce some of the cabinet members that are here present, and okay to
if I hear their name, anyone that hears his name, you can raise your hand to highlight you.
All right.
And then that will be okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Again, come His Excellency. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and introduce some of the Brigade cabinet members here present. Let me start with one of our own, Dr. Joy Irobi, who is the Foreign Affairs Director. If Joy is here, please raise your hand, please. And if you can highlight her, Van, please.
Hey.
Her hand is up.
Joy, please. Let me do one thing. I think you have to open your cameras now, every cabinet members, please. Cabinet members, please open your cameras, please. Dr. Joy, open your camera so I'll be able to highlight you, please. Dr. Joy Roby, open your camera so I'll be able to, okay.
Okay.
All
If you
right.
can Joy Roby, 1 minute, introduce yourself, who you are and what you do for the B.R.F government. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Dr. Joy, can you hear me? Unmute yourself, please. Unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Dr. Unmute, please.
Thank you. Yes, I was not able to unmute myself. Good evening, great Biafrans. Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Joy Irobi, and I'm the Director General of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs on the B.R.F Republic Government in Exile. And it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joy Irobi. The next person we are going to introduce is Ogen Kere, our Finance Minister. If you're here, please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, PM and the members of the cabinet and our guests and B.R.F at large. My name is Mazi Ogen, the Finance Minister of the B.R.F Republic Government in Exile. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, the next person we have here, Dr. Rubinadi, please go ahead and introduce yourself and what you do for the government.
Mute, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. All protocols observed. I'm giving thanks to God for this day. My name is Dr. Rubinadi. I am in Department of Education. I am here to see Biafra come true. I pray that God will give our PM the strength, the wisdom to go through this period. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The next person we have is Amobi Ene. Amobi, please go ahead and introduce yourself and what you do for the government.
Yes. Unmute yourself.
Yes. I'm Obiana here, Deputy Secretary, Transport and Logistics. Hello, everybody.
Thank you so much. The next cabinet member we have is Dr. Sam. Dr. Sam, if you're here, please go ahead and introduce yourself. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Prime Minister. Good afternoon, our guests. Good afternoon to every cabinet members. Dear friends are here. I'm in Ministry of Health. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sam. The next person we have is Dominico Lewone. If you will go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
Dominica, you didn't raise your hand. Where are you? Please raise your hands immediately. Your call, please.
Hello, my name is Dominico Lewone, working under the medical department. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. The next person, Eva, our honorable Anne. Please go ahead and introduce yourself. Reverend Anne, please.
Okay, all protocols observed. Reverend Ebenezer Nene. I am the Urban Development Minister. We cannot wait for Biafra to arise and be the greatest nation in the world. So we wait for you guys to get all this settled. I'll take over from there and develop the nation as a powerful, very best looking nation in the world. Welcome.
Thank you so much. The next person is Sonia Barawa. Please go ahead, Sonia Barawa, and introduce yourself. 1 minute.
Barawa is not here. You can call someone else.
Okay, next person. Bam. Please, Papa Jerry, go ahead and introduce yourself. 1 minute, please.
Okay, thank you very much. Greetings, everyone. My name is Papa Jerry. I am Deputy Minister of Communication of Biafra Public Government in Exile. And we are here to ensure that Biafra happens in our time and day. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. The next person, Gazi Okafor. Please go ahead and introduce yourself. Gazi Okafor.
Please raise your hands if you are there.
Okay, we'll wait for her. The next person is I don't know who. Please, I don't know. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Thank you. 1 minute.
I don't know. Please unmute so I can hear you.
Sorry about that. I'm analog. the secretary is the one doing it. So in that one on the bani, I don't know who admin California secretary mandate and BNP member BNP. They won.
Thank you so much. I don't know who the next person we have is Imam Adrabon. Please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Who did you call? Huh?
Imam Adrabon, please go ahead.
Madam, please, could you please raise your hands? Raise your hands, put on your cameras, please. Put on your cameras, please. Raise your hand, please.
Okay. While we wait for Imam, let's go ahead. Jonathan, Mr. Please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Please, every cabinet member in the house, please make sure you're raising your hands and you're opening your cameras. Do that immediately, please. Please. Gozier, please.
And we have to do that as quick as possible because of our guests. They don't have to be here for 2 hours, they have to leave here as soon as possible. So, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Unmute yourself, sir. Every other cabinet member, open your cameras, raise your hands, please, already.
Thank you so much. My name is Gozier Jonathan Ezomule, the sports minister. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you so much. Do we have Imam Adrabon ready? Okay. Do we have Dorothy Okafor ready? 1 minute. Okay. We have all right. So those are the members.
We have Steve. Apostle Steve's hand is up. Okay, Owo's hand is up.
Apostle, the reps are going to be introduced. Apostle Steve, are you here? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Good evening from here, Your Excellency and fellow B.R.F invited guests. All protocols observed. I'm Apostle Dr. Steve, Head of Religious Freedom and Monitoring. Our goal is to restore culture, normalcy, and restore Biafra to our roots and make sure the dignity and freedom of Biafra is appreciated by the whole world. We are here to bring a new dimension and a restoration of our originality, who we are, and what we represent in the world. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. At this point,
Is okay, Owo?
yeah, hold on. Yeah, is Dorothy here? The reps are
hands are up already.
Diane, is Dorothy here?
Dorothy, okay. Your camera, Dorothy.
Dorothy Okafor, please go ahead and introduce yourself if you're here. Dorothy, can you unmute your phone?
Okay, thank you so much. Welcome everyone, dignitaries and the members of the cabinet and Biafran all over the world. This is Dr. Dorothy Adana, Head of Ministry of Women and Children Affairs, a member of the Constitution Committee. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Judith Osazua, go ahead and introduce yourself. 1 minute, please.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Judith Osazua, Minister of National Art and Gallery. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Imam Adrabon, go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. Imam Adrabon, CRC Chair. Greetings to everybody. Greetings to our PM. Welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Uche, is Uche here, the European rep? Mazuche, is Mazuche here?
Uche, yeah.
Okay, so okay, so Mazi Uche, should be able to introduce all the European reps and liaisons. And at this point, I'm going to go and hand over to the Diane, the American rep.
Yes,
And then for the next item on the line. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The next item on the line on the program is introduction of state admins by Pharmacist Diana, MA, the Bridget Continental Rep, and Mazi Chukwuemeka Orabu, the Deputy Rep. So when I call, we're going to call the names of the administrators. When I call your name, please just signify your presence by raising up your hands. We don't have much time, so we're going to do this as fast as we can. Thank you. Okay. The names of the administrators are Mazi Lawrence Abba Kelo, Arizona. If you're here, just raise up your hand. California, Ada Onowu. Connecticut, Chris Okezue. Georgia, Philip Ajoko. Florida, Edith Adigwe. Indiana, Miracle. Iowa, Father Anthony Adibe. Louisiana, Daniel Onyekachi. Maryland, Joshua Onanako. Massachusetts, Mazi Victor Ebuna. Minnesota, Martin A. Meto. Michigan, Dima Osisiago. North and Central, New Jersey, Uluma and Oji. New Mexico, Florence Azims. New York, Love Akabondo. North Carolina, Faith NK. South Carolina, Manuel Usobi. Ohio, Chime Ekocha. Oklahoma, Pajul Chukwueke. Oregon, Chika Amokamara. Pennsylvania, Alvin Ibokwe. Texas, Chinyere Apo. Washington, D.C., Ngozi E. Washington State, Mazi Felix Eze. Virginia, Emelike. Admins in the Caribbean islands, Brazil, Mazi Ejike. Guyana, Chukwuma Njoko. Grenada, King Isaac Ebo. Suriname, Okwi Okafo. Uruguay, Moses Nsika Abasi. Barbados, Sunday Eze. Ecuador, Uchenna Hamilton Chukwu. Thank you. Those are the names of the administrators. Okay. Now, the next on the agenda. Welcome address by the Continental Rep, North and South America, Pharmacist Diana, MA, and that is me. I salute and welcome our Prime Minister, His Excellency, Mazi Simon Ekpa. My special greetings and welcome to our special guests in our midst today. I greet and welcome our honorable cabinet members, ministers, representatives, and administrators. Welcome to our Biafra de facto government homeland. I salute and honor all United States of Biafra Armed Forces and Navy. I greet and welcome all Biafrans all over the world, Biafrans at home and in diaspora, and all our friends and supporters of Biafra freedom and liberation. I honor and remember all our fallen heroes. I greet, honor, and pray for our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as we fight for his release and Biafra freedom. The will of Biafrans. Our Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, the voice of Biafrans, is standing on the will of Biafrans who have given him the mandate to be a Prime Minister. Mandate given to him by voting him a Prime Minister. Mandate given to him by the will of Biafrans to sit at home for the release of a Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Biafra freedom. Mandate given to him by the will of Biafrans not to take orders from delegitimized Nigerian servants in Biafra land who are serving the interests of their terrorist masters. Therefore, Nigeria propaganda and mischaracterization of facts cannot dampen the spirit and the will of Biafrans. The most monumental lies I heard these past few days was on Nigeria Channel TV, when one of the journalists said, "We, the people of Nigeria, have done our best to keep our nation together." Could not believe that anyone in their rightful mind could say such, more especially a journalist. May I enumerate to you the best they have done to keep their terrorist nation together. These are their best. Supporting injustice against Biafrans. Journalists not reporting the truth because of brown envelopes. Marginalizing Biafrans, merciless killings and massacring of Biafrans unprovoked. Destroying Biafrans' properties and businesses. They've done their best by keeping Biafra under siege, while the terrorist Fulani is having field days, killing Christians in the north and all over Nigeria. They've done their best by deploying army, police on more than 1,000 checkpoints, which have become killing fields, dens of extortion, and army kidnappings. So not telling the world that Nigeria is a terrorist country, and Musa not even telling the world that they are shooting Biafrans outside. But for a long time, they have declared war on us, and they've been hiding it under the rock from the international community. So now we are simply saying that defending ourselves as a self-preservation is a must. Self-preservation of life is a must and must be protected and preserved at all costs. Nigeria and democracy. Nigeria and the word democracy should not and cannot be in the same sentence, because Nigeria is a terrorist country and Nigeria has violated all international laws. Let's take a look at Nigerian democracy. In Nigerian democracy, there is no fairness, equity, and justice for Biafrans. Freedom of speech is a crime. Self-defense is a crime. Victims are branded perpetrators, while Fulani terrorists are referred as angels.
Cows are first citizens and they have immunity and power to destroy our crops while their herders maim, rape, and kill our women in the farm. In Nigeria democracy, protest is a crime. As you can see, some of the NSAS protesters and many or thousands of IPOB members are being held under inhuman conditions, and their whereabouts of some of them are still unknown. The world must know that to free Biafra from Nigerian bondage is a task that must be done. And Nigeria terrorist government must understand that truth, facts, and the will of Biafrans are mightier than their barrels of gun, propaganda, and lies. On this note, I welcome to America our PM, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, Alberto Bie the finisher, our voice for freedom, to touch light on all he is doing for our liberation and freedom. Once again, I say welcome to you, my Prime Minister. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Rep. Diana, for that, for keeping to the time. Very, very important. I wouldn't waste much time. I would like to use this opportunity to